right, we're about to go 60 minutes commercial free next on the River 97.3. We go commercial free for an hour right before 9, noon, and 3. It's Glenn Hamilton. Man, Green Day tore it up on Friday night at the Hella Mega Tour. It was a Hella Mega good time. I think they stole the show. It was my first time getting to see Green Day. They were definitely on my bucket list, and they did not disappoint. Billy Joe Armstrong, one of the top 10 frontmen of all time. He had that audience in the palm of his hand. I don't know if you heard about this, but Green Day rolled into town a couple of days ahead of the show on Friday night. And on Wednesday, they ate at one of my favorite restaurants in Harrisburg, Mangia Qui. And earlier this morning, I talked with the chef and owner, Qui Qui Musarra from Mangia Qui, to see what that was like. Good morning, Qui Qui. I know it's a little early for a Monday. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay. So when you got the call from Green Day's people, did you even believe it was them right at first, or did you think somebody was, pranking you?
Well, actually, my business partner, Stacy Basor, she got the call.
Okay.
And I found out, obviously, after the call was over about what was going on. And apparently, I think it was maybe the wife of one of the managers. She called from Los Angeles and had done a ton of research about us and about me as a chef and things like that. And quite frankly, I think she knew more about me than I knew about myself for a minute there.
And that's kind of scary, right?
It's actually kind of flattering.
Because I'm sure they're pretty particular about what they eat when they're on the road, And my wife, Nancy, and I say all the time, some of the finest meals we've ever had are right there at your place at Mangia Qui.
Thank you so much for the compliment. I know that, we're going on almost 19 years at Mangia Qui, and I think it's been our first love above all and everything around us to do the best that we can. And to have somebody recognize that from afar, and she was just so thrilled and excited about this whole deal. And with the contingency, of course, that we couldn't tell anybody about it.
Right. But then after the fact that the cat's out of the bag now, and everybody knows, what's been the reaction?
Well, people call and people have stopped by. I mean, I had somebody actually, they were stopped at the red light on the corner, and this gentleman jumps out of his car, leaves the door open, the car running, traffic behind him, and he's peeking in all the windows. And I thought, I wanted to see for a reservation. And he goes, I said, can I help you with something? He goes, this is where Green Day had dinner, isn't it? I'm like, yes, it is. And he goes, wow, that's so cool. And the cars are all honking. And then he just runs back across the street, gets in his car and drives off.
That's so great.
I was like, this is amazing. And then they had an Italian fan page, which all of a sudden came across to me. It's like Rage Italy, Green Day, and they had translated the whole Penn Live article into Italian.
Wow, that's so
which
great.
Which is pretty neat because Mangia Qui, we're Italian.
That's right. So it was all three of the guys from the band. Who else was there? Their spouses or significant others? Any of the crew showed up as well?
Well, I mean, their security. There were 6 in total.
Okay.
And the truth of the matter is they sat in Mangia Qui. They had the whole place to themselves. Obviously the windows were shuttered and we had one server. And they just ordered away. They sat there at least for about 4 hours.
Wow.
Enjoying their dinner.
4 hours.
So it was pretty neat.
And multiple courses?
They did. They had multiple courses.
So did they ask you to plan the menu for them, or did they have specific requests?
No, they just went right off the menu and whatever I had for a special. Yeah, because had I known them or something like that, there are a lot of customers who come in and just say, give us whatever, and I'll just course out their dinner for them. And plus, I didn't want to be obtrusive to go in and say, oh, hi, guys, what do you want and stuff like that. I was just like, if you want to be regular and you want to have this private experience, then you just have to do it like a customer in the restaurant. Oh. I did go out later. They applauded me.
Oh,
I got an applause from them.
That's great.
I felt like telling him, normally I'm the only rock star in this restaurant. Nice having some company.
And I'm sure Christina Moon, who was the server, who got to serve Green Day, I'm sure she was flipping out.
Oh, well, Christina was just literally, as her last name is, over the moon. Because she's a huge fan, as were Ashlyn and Stacy. Just whoever was there and the staff who knew about it. was just thrilled, and they were like, "Oh, everybody was very giddy next door." That's for sure.
Were they able to go to the show?
Well, no, unfortunately, because Friday night.
Oh, Qui Qui,
I could close the I could close the restaurant for them to eat in, but not close the restaurant for all of us to leave.
Qui Qui, oh, come on. Well, I guess next time Green Day is in town, they're just going to have to play on a Monday, right?
Oh, yeah, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. It would have been so much fun.
So are those the most famous people you served at Mangia Qui, Green Day?
Well, I think musically, I think, through the years, there have been a few people coming in, sports figures, and I forget they're another musician. I'm terrible with names.
I get it.
Plus, I'm always in the back. I'm more worried about what they're eating than who they are.
Billy Joe Armstrong said it's the best meal he's ever had.
Well, and he did say that. And, quite frankly, that's like about one of the highest compliments I can receive.
I can imagine.
Especially for people who travel the world and most certainly have the wherewithal to dine at whatever level, suits their taste. And when people say that and they talk about the restaurant in those terms, all of the hard work is all worth it. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Qui Qui, thanks for calling in. Nancy and I'll be in soon. We'll see you. I'm not as famous as Green Day, but I'll see you soon. I'll ask for you back in the kitchen.
Everybody's the same. Everybody's a star when they walk through our doors.
See it right there. That's why you're the best. All right, Qui Qui Musarra from Mangia Qui. Thanks so much for calling in. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
60-minute. How cool is that? 60-minute commercial-free River Rock Block starts next.
This is your brain. This is your brain on Glenn Hamilton.
Did you want a side of bacon with that too, honey?
Any questions? Mornings. Order up on the River 97.3. Real Rock Variety.